Kenny.
Odie here has been teaching me how to play Keno.
You've ordered already.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you thought this was a date. You wouldn't want that to get back to HR.
Well, that is usually what one expects when someone asks them out for dinner.
Strategy session. Take off your coat. Stay a while. Have some? Sorry to hear about your mother. You should have told me. I would have sent flowers.
Really? You know, it certainly felt like you cared at today's meeting. You went a little far with your boilerplate comment. You had to do a little more than just customize forms all day. It was like you were trying to make a case of my incompetence. What a great way to start back to work.
I can't have the office feeling like I'm showing you favoritism by letting you off easy, because we both have hopes of being great friends. I'll admit, I'm a butthole. I know I'm the one in the office people love to hate. It's a strategy, Angel. Really, I'm as cuddly as a bear. You should know that. I'm a resources man. I like to surround myself with good people. The firm is definitely not using you to the best of your ability. Let him ride. I'm playing all night. Still got my numbers, right?
I gotcha. Bring your tickets right out, sweetie. Make sure you watch the monitor.
Should have known you were a gambling man.
Darn right.
What do you want, Kenny?
I want you.
Weren't you the one who just said we wouldn't want any innuendo getting back to HR?
Are we going to do this?
What exactly?
Are we going to accept our lot in life at Sam's Mitchum and Crybabies? Or are we going to make history? Make partner before 40, add a little cayenne to your spice rack?
That's why I wanted so desperately to clerk here. I wanted to roll with the big boys. You know, all I've heard since starting at the firm is how brilliant you are, graduating in the top 5% of your class. You are well on your way.
I need you on my team exclusively. You'll see it has its benefits. I'll look out for you.
Well, how can I do that? I mean, you're not the only attorney I service. No, report to. What about my obligations to Minor and Jacobs?
I have a plan. Let's order.
Thank you.
Let's see, the lady will have the Maryland crab cakes. Bring me the fresh catch of the day.
Actually,
We also need a seafood Alfredo and an order of the slow cooked prime rib. Put it in right away if you don't mind. We're famished.
I actually wanted What is going on, Kenny? I mean, are you expecting someone else?
Calm down, Angel. It's just me. It's just us. Now sit still. You're about to make me miss my numbers.
What's this?
The gold-foiled chocolates we shared on that marathon day in court. The ones you said you liked.
You've thought of everything.
$5 million. That's what is at stake here, Angel.
What do you mean?
You're going to finish law school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walter Calhoun is our skyrocket past the ground level. Remember him, right?
Yeah, of course, the money bags.
I've come to find out that all he needs to loosen his grip on those money bags is a little bit of your time. He's got $5 million in projects, assets, and properties. He's looking to negotiate over the entire peninsula in the next 5 years.
So is he in town? Here? Is that why you ordered so much food? Tell me what's going on.
What's going on is you're going to go out with him. Make nice to him, Angel, like you do with me. Boost his overly inflated ego.
No.
Any luck?
None whatsoever. I guess this is a sign I need a new good luck charm.
Playing again?
What the hell? Listen to me, damn it. The only reason the old geezer talked to me is because I was standing next to you. Although I had been blazing through my expense account with tea times and tequila. He now thinks I work at the Dairy Queen and can hook him up with the swirl. So as much as we both know that you wanted me to tap your resources, I don't want any conflict of interest. Get me? Look, the way I figured it wouldn't hurt to bring you along on this deal. I'm putting you onto something big. Don't be a fool. I'm talking a few business dinners like the one we're having now. That might be all it has to be. Just seal the damn deal, Angel.
No, I'm not comfortable with that at all, Penny. I'm just not. Excuse me.
Everything all right?
Do you think you can just...
I guess my luck has run out. Plus this meal is lukewarm.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Do you need me to reheat it for you?
Do me a favor and wrap up for me, Angel. You bring the bill. Look, I'm uncomfortable too. So uncomfortable that I volunteered to help revise the no fraternization policy that we've both been violating by being here.
Okay, so there is nothing to prevent me from saying everything you have just asked, suggested, or told me to HR as well.
You could do that if that's how you want to start off your new year. In fact, I already assumed it was your next move. You must have forgotten who I am. I'm the butthole, remember? I've already wrangled in $250,000 on retainer. They listen to me. You're just the crybaby assistant trying to break through the glass ceiling by compromising yourself with the firm's most prized associate.
Miss Lucas, what can I do for you today?
I wanted to make a complaint, a report, really, of harassment.
Name?
Rebecca Lucas?
No, Miss Lucas, the name of the person harassing you.
Burke. Kenny Burke.
I see. Is he your direct supervisor?
Yes, I'm an attorney, an aide to one of 3 attorneys. He's one.
I see. Do you feel your job is being threatened? Is this harassment one of a sexual nature?
Yes. I mean, no. Not exactly.
No or not exactly?
Not entirely.
Semantics is important when you're filing a claim. It's best to be mindful of what you report. So, would it be safe to say the 2 of you were in a relationship? Our no fraternization policy is very clear and in place for a reason. We have no desire to know or police your personal business, Ms. Lucas. Quite the contrary. No one cares if you or Mr. Burke elope and have a bunch of kids. Relationships are messy, especially ones with mismatched expectations. All we ask is that you keep it out of our hallways and supply closets.
Okay. You know about that. Have you ever had a circumstance where there was a counterclaim, like a case of one person's word against another's?
More often than I care to mention. Mr. Burke has been here.
Can we start over? I think I've been too conservative with my answers in an effort to protect myself. I think you need to hear the complete truth. Mr. Burke propositioned me at dinner about having a dinner of some sort with a client.
Call it what it is, Miss Lucas. This is a law firm. Think deposition. We seem to have a real problem with that. Because off the record, he had no problem spelling it out.
It's provocation, solicitation, persecution.
And he did all this over dinner? Or was this a business meeting?
What, is that what he told you?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I don't know what it was exactly. He asked me to meet him, and maybe I'm an idiot, but I did. Look, you can believe it or not, but I feel like a pawn in some sick game of his, and I don't want to play.
It's not my job to believe or not to believe. It is my job to find a resolution, so the work at Sands, Mitchum, and Clark can continue, Miss Lucas.
So, what are the next steps? Where do we go from here?
Well, a notice is sent upstairs. I follow up within 48 hours, or wait a week and a half for the partner's answer. More than likely, they'll place it back in my hands or encourage some kind of mediation. If everything doesn't end happily ever after, like you so eloquently said before, it will come down to your word versus his, or to whoever's more valuable to the firm. Scratch that last comment. In any event, Miss Lucas, you have your own recourse after that.